I wish I knew that the money would come with a lot of the. I knew a nigga was popping as soon as I got me some. Somebody told me it's part of the game, you need you some. As soon as I came up to say that I changed, now I got some. Finding myself in this moment of life. I sit in my room and stare at this block. A nigga like me always keep to himself, but even success will bring you the odds. I'm thinking about days that I wanted a lot. I know some niggas that wanted it too, but how do you move when you just a target for niggas who really just wanna be you? I broke all the rules to get what I got. Never been one to get caught in the ropes. I'm carrying myself like a thug as I'm not, but I'm with the shit if you wanted to smoke. I know there's some niggas that hate me that I never met, but I guess just part of the joke. I got some family and homies I get it forever, cause I don't be talking to ghosts, no. They told me keep all my enemies close. Fuck all that shit cause we'll never be close. I keep it loaded in every clip and check out a laser in every scope. I don't need plotting wherever we go. I open this book up and read every scroll. It told me if niggas ain't with me, I know they against me. The chapter will never be closed.
If you're not my friend, you're my enemy. Choose your side, there's no in between.
And I wish you knew that the money would come with a lot of the. And I know a nigga was popping as soon as I got me some. Somebody told me it's part of the game, you need you some. As soon as I came up to say that I changed, now I got some.
Pass my heat is freezing, scrapless so the police don't freeze me. Silly little hoes on releases, all of their hearts get torn to pieces. I'm a demon and a demon, creeping, trying to put a nigga in semen. I'ma get even, Steven, spoiler, so she'll suck my cheek. But bitch, don't lie to me, don't let a nigga in my property. I be in your raw, I be in that pussy, that's my pottery. I turn Cardi B to cardiac, for real, like heart attack. These expensive, these are farther ass, say where the party at. I fuck ain't called a vet, I'm wrong for that, sometimes I could get real greedy. I turn out a call to set, then I call the hat, in regard for human beings. I turn the bands to M's, I still ain't spend my first advance with it. Playing until the end and
Back in time.
What's up, guys? Anyway.
What's up, guys? How are we doing this evening? We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. And tonight we're talking about Rev. Rev came back. And Rev came back and he's a homeless wizard now for some reason. And Bowser's a lunatic. And we have a little bit of Otaku, too. Otaku whining about how society hates fat people. It's a very interesting lineup we have for tonight. But what's up, everyone in chat? What's up, everyone I didn't say hi to? What's up, Valium? How are you doing? What's up, Hillbilly? What's up, Michael? What's up, Anime? What's up, Raucous Reverb over there on Rumble? What's up, MFR? What's up, Windsock Titties? Who else did I miss? What's up, Kay? What's up, Asshole over there on Rumble? Alright, what's up, everyone? I hope you're all having a good evening. Seems like I'm a little low again. Am I low, or is that just the graphic no longer, showing when Steve is screaming loudly? Anyways. What's up, everyone? I hope you're all having a good evening. What's up, Woods? What's up, Maury? Anyways, yeah, so we're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl, and, tonight we're covering some people. Before we start, we have unfortunately some breaking news out of, well, let's say out of Italy, guys. The great Benedetto Santapaola, notorious Italian mafia boss leader of the Cosa Nostra, has passed away in prison at age 87. And we have to show reverence in the only way we know how.
And how do we do it? With a moment of silence. It's a simple little gesture that we do this time of year to remember all the folks who gave their lives so dear. It's the moment of silence. Shh, shh. A moment of silence. A moment of silence. Ha, cha. A moment of silence.
Ah, yes. Very, very special, reverent, respectful way to think of the man who has passed. But anyways, with that out of the way, let's check in on old Rev, who has returned to the internet. What are you doing over there, cat? Hey. Anyways, old Rev has returned to the internet, and he is now a homeless hobo wizard, guys, and he's talking to Shanny again. So, you know, just give it a little bit of time. Him and Shanny will be back together, as they are destined to be, guys. So let's check out Rev's great return to the internet.
What's up, guys? It's the Reverend Wizard. Why did I call myself
Wizard.
that? Because
The Reverend Wizard now. He is now not just a reverend, he is a Reverend Wizard. He's a Reverend Wizard.
well, this cloak around this area now
He's got a cloak and a wizard hat. He put on his cloak and his wizard hat, guys.
has made me be called the Wizard. So I embrace that,
Embrace that.
and I will take it. I hope all you guys are doing well. Me? How am I?
Yeah, well,
I'm blessed.
Right before he left the internet, he was doing the drag queen thing. I imagine he'll be back to that pretty soon. Because, you know, he really wants to be a pretty little lady. It would be his dream to be able to live his life as a pretty little lady.
This is my home. Yeah, I got no permanent roof over my head. But God finds a way every day to show me that he still loves me. So that's pretty cool. And I got coffee. And I got cigarettes.
He's a homeless wizard living on coffee and cigarettes, but God is telling him he's going to provide for this ridiculous human being.
Because of one angel out there. And because of that angel, I supply homeless people around here with a lot of cigarettes too.
Oh, good. He's the cigarette wizard. He is the Johnny Cigarette Seed. He's just roaming the streets of Akron, passing out cigarettes to all the homeless people. What an amazing human being he is.
So, who was it? I can't remember which reaction, whatever channel said it. But they're like, guaranteed Rev is going to be live streaming soon. No. But I decided to give you a video here. Because you do deserve that. Somebody said, "What? Oh, we've been here for years, Rev, with you. Supporting you. And you can't even make a fucking video for us." Well, I'm making the fucking video now. Revioli.
Yeah, everyone really needed a video from Rev. Not that he's desperate for the attention from the internet. He's probably been, like, you know, losing his mind, unable to get attention, validation, and money from the internet. He's desperately been waiting for his chance to make a video.
Ravioli, what the fuck is the deal? I'll tell you what the deal is. I'm homeless. Since I told you the eviction thing and the not eviction, the fucking condemning of the house, I've been on the street.
Yeah.
And I've learned.
A lot of people have been saying that he's been living with his uncle, and he doesn't want anyone to know he's been living with his uncle, so he's just lying and telling everybody he's homeless, when really he's fine and living with the uncle, which is probably most likely.
Learned a lot about life.
Yeah, that is true.
Holy shit.
That's true.
I was a spoiled brat kid. No, I wasn't a brat, but I was spoiled as fuck.
I don't know. I mean, the house is condemned. The house is condemned. The chances of him being able to move back into that place ever. He's definitely gonna get back with Shanny, but the chances of him moving into that house, I feel are pretty low. I feel like they're pretty low.
And I'll tell you, what people go through on the street is fucking insane, especially in Scranton.
Yeah, and I think people pointed that out after this video was posted. So in his next video, he got all dressed up to look more homeless. Because if he's nothing, he's a performer just trying to grift people out of money.
In PA, because I'm going to tell you that there are not many services or anything that you would call support for the homeless population here very much.
Yeah, there's not many services except for all those services Shanny had been using to get her food for literally like 5 years while they sat there and didn't work and had no money. But yeah, there's no services in Scranton for people like Jason.
With that being said, the main reason I'm making this video, it's going out to Shani.
You know, the chicken is good in Henry Ford, guys. The chicken is good. Was it Henry Ford? Whatever, the Ford Hospital.
Yes, it's going out to Shani. And I made a post, right? I told you guys I contacted her healthcare coordinator. Well, she got back to me today in a text message. And she said, Jason, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't tell you anything. So there you go. I'm not going to know what happened to Shani. Get out.
And somehow, within 24 hours of this video, he admits he's been talking to Shani. He's such a fucking liar. All he does is lie to everyone in the world. Him and Shani are serial liars. They can't help themselves from lying about everything. Within 24 hours, he makes a video. Oh, I've been talking to Shani, by the way.
Hey, somebody fucking called me while I'm making the video, so now I have to stitch the fucking video together. So Ann told me I can't tell you shit, guys, because she can't tell me anything. So if she can't tell me anything, there's no way I'm going to be able to find out anything about Shani. I really, really wanted to know how she's doing. Because I'm going to be honest, I've had time to think about what happened between me and her. At the
Because Rev is the exact type of person who would buy clothing in a head shop. Like, I mean, you know, you ever go into a place that, like, doesn't usually sell clothing or some shit like that, and you're like, who the fuck buys who drops by to get a new bong or some rolling papers? And they're like, hey, this sweatshirt looks cool, throw this in. Like, of course he did, because of course he would.
The end, okay? All that crazy shit with the live streams, and then she started calling me a pedophile and a fucking rapist and all this fucking crazy shit, and say I was small dick and all this fucking bullshit.
She said all that horrible stuff about him, and he still can't help himself. He's smitten with Shani.
Of course she did that. Like, why would I think otherwise? Why would I think that she would do anything else? No, of course I would. And I knew she was going to do that when I did what I did. What did I do? I'll tell you what I did. I was really done with the relationship.
Really
done.
He was done.
And I knew that the only way that she would be okay with us being apart was if I went real negative on her. It was a huge mistake.
Yeah. The only way she was gonna be okay with him ending the relationship if it made himself look like the bad guy. He's a martyr. Don't you see? He's a martyr. He did this for Shani. He threw his life away, and it was all for Shani. Don't you see, guys? He's a wonderful man. He threw his life away for Shani. Now he's spending his life giving out cigarettes to the homeless. He is just the most wonderful, generous, nice person that's ever existed. I mean, don't you see it?
And I regret it. And I hope Shani sees this someday. Because why? What am I saying to you, Shani? I'm saying to you that I only wanted the absolute best for you, ever.
Yeah, he absolutely would. He absolutely would.
And since having time
What are we always
alone,
talking about?
a lot of time alone, and being lonely as fuck. Because that's the way it is when you're homeless. There's a lot of people around you when you're home.
Well, I mean, he did say he cuddled a man in a tent the other day. So how lonely can it really be being homeless? I mean, I haven't cuddled a man in a tent in a long time.
Homeless because you got to come together as a community.
Yeah,
But it's also very lonely. If you don't have your girl out here with you, because there's some individuals.
Your girl, I always find it so weird. Maybe that's just me because I'm old and weird. But like he constantly calls Shani his girl when, like, you know, she's 40-something years old. She is, she's a very, very big grown lady. And why would you call her a girl? It's just weird. I think it is, anyways. Why would you call her a girl?
That have their woman out here with them. that's fantastic. You know, if you can go through this.
Like they're 16-year-olds and like he's going on a date to the soda fountain with her. I gotta take my girl to the soda fountain. No, she's a grown lady, a grown lady
With another soul, that's fantastic. But if you don't have somebody to go through it with, this is fucking death. You saw in my post I said I spent a night with a guy in a tent. Yeah, we cuddled.
He spent the night in a tent with a guy and they cuddled. They cuddled, guys. They cuddled. Oh, sorry, 5 from Aurora Comfort Shield. Don't forget he's a wizard now. He'll be making magic happen. He did make magic happen. He did make magic happen. Last night, with the man in the tent. They cuddled, and it was magical. Magic, it was magic. Cuddled with a man in the tent. With a homely, he cuddled with a bum. He cuddled with a bum in a tent in the middle of winter.
It's a guy, actually, he was a year below me in high school.
Oh my God.
And, or maybe a couple years below me in high school, I'm not sure.
Oh my God, that's so weird. So weird. Hey, we went to high school together. Scoot over in the tent. We can cuddle. We can reminisce about high school. Remember senior year when we did that prank on Mr. Johnson? That was great. Sorry, you're stop dry humping me.
And, yeah, we cuddled. Why? We had to. It was like 19 degrees out at the end of the...
We had to cuddle. You don't know if you've ever been there on the streets of Scranton in March. We had no choice but to cuddle. You don't know if you haven't been in that situation. They had to cuddle, guys. You had no choice.
Going into the morning, we were in a kitty tent, and the thing was...
They were in a kitty tent. Rev was in a kitty tent with a homeless man cuddling last night. That's what he did. Spent the night cuddling with a homeless man in a kitty tent. That is just, wow. That is just, what a life.
Collapsing on top of our heads because it was like not that cold at the nighttime. And it was raining all night. I did the neck thing. Laugh at that, motherfucker. Look at...
Wait, what neck thing? What neck thing? Was he necking with the homeless man? Rev necks with a homeless man in the kitty tent while they cuddle? Were you kissing his neck softly? Just kissing his neck? Just This is so stupid.
The Times building. That's Scranton, PA for you. This is my home. And I've been getting to know the streets, you know? It's a fucking cool place. I know this place way better than when I had a house here. Go figure. But I cuddled him.
Well, I mean, you're living on the streets now. I mean, you do get to know a town a little bit better when you have to spend a night on the streets in a tent with a homeless man, cuddling and necking. I mean, you get to know not only your town a little bit more, you get to know yourself a little bit more. You get to know yourself a little bit more, you know?
Man, to get warm. And I'm going to tell you, it was the weirdest fucking thing I've ever experienced. Bizarre. Cuddling a man.
He spooned with a homeless man for warmth. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Greatest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Rev spooned a homeless man for warmth. You know he was the little spoon. He's used to being the little spoon after his time with Shaddy. He's used to being the little spoon.
Did I ever dream that I would cuddle a man for any reason? No. But
I'm going to disagree with that. I'm going to disagree with that right there. Did Rev ever dream he would cuddle a man? Absolutely. Absolutely did he dream he was going to cuddle a man. Did he think it would be this situation in a tent in the middle of winter and the man would be a homeless man who probably smells pretty terrible? No, probably not that part. But he absolutely, 1,000% believed, probably wanted to cuddle with a man. I mean, there's no, yeah.
I did, because I had to, because it was freezing. What do I say to you, Shanny? I only want...
He had to cuddle this man. He had to cuddle this man. It was freezing. He had no choice but to cuddle this homeless man. If you were there, you would have done the same thing.
ever wanted the best for you. You refused to accept that we were done in a relationship, and I was telling you I would even take care of you.
Look, man, you don't know. You're not on the streets of Scranton trying to survive, getting enough cigarettes for all the other homeless people. Sometimes you need to spoon a bum. I mean, that's just what happens. Sometimes you just need to spoon with a bum, and that's how you make it to the next day. Life is rough sometimes. Life can be rough sometimes. Not everybody lives in their padded, fancy mansions paid for by mommy and daddy. Sometimes you gotta spoon a bum. I mean, it happens.
Still. But your mind was so fucked up at that time because of William. William caused all of this.
Yes,
William caused our breakup. And
it was William.
I know I'm going to get so much hate for this. How dare you attack her kid? Yeah, well, guess what? Her kid's an asshole. He was seeking...
I gotta say, in the scheme of things, I don't think people are gonna pay much attention to you saying anything about William right now, because you've always been a horrible person to him. It's no surprise that you would talk shit about Shandy's son. But people will absolutely talk about the fact that you spooned a bum. People will never, ever stop talking about the fact that you had to spoon a bum for warmth.
Attention. Because he felt like he was ignored, which is ridiculous, because Shanny would drop anything to talk to that boy. He went silent on her when he knows the kid is smart. He knows how much that would have fucked her up, and it did. Bad.
Wait. Has anybody seen Oz? Remember the HBO TV show about prison, Oz? If you want to hear about, Let's Spoon and what that actually evokes in some people's head.
And it did cause our breakup. It led to it. Because her depression after him going silent made her like she was dead already. So what am I saying to Shanny? I'm really sorry about my behavior at the end.
Yeah, now he's sorry. He's sorry about his behavior. No, he's not. This is all just set up for a new grift. So he can say, oh, Shanny forgives me, and now we're back together, and we need money, guys, because that's what it always is with them.
Because I was listening to troll women that were acting like, oh, we might like you and shit like that, to bait me into doing bad shit to you, Shannon. And I did it. And it wrecked both of our lives. Because we could have been in Uncle Tom's house a lot longer.
Oh my God. Is his uncle actually named Uncle Tom? Is his uncle actually named Uncle Tom? I mean, I know you can't control that situation coming in your life when your parents name you Thomas as a baby. But that's just unfortunate.
There was no reason to condemn the house. None.
Well, I mean, there was.
The pipes were good.
The pipes were good. Well, what about the foundation that was full of animal urine? And who knows what else, because you just left the window to the basement open. So who knows what could get in there, what bugs could infest it? What about the trash that probably made all the floorboards rot to the beams? All the disgusting stuff that you put in there for years? No. But the pipes were fine, which they weren't, because I believe they said, the toilet wouldn't flush at some point. But sure, the pipes were fine, so we don't condemn the house. It's a ridiculous proposition.
It wasn't that messy. It was at the end because of all the crazy shit that went on. But it wasn't messy. There was no reason to condemn the house.
Filthy.
They condemned the house because it became such a problem with the police. And why?
Yeah, I know. It was only because of the police. All these, they can never... especially Rev and Shaddy, but a lot of people like them, can never take any responsibility. It's just the police. If the police hadn't gotten involved, we'd still be living there. No, you probably wouldn't, because the house was in disrepair. It was filthy and disgusting. Two from Aurora, nobody can warm him up like Shaddy can. Yeah, he was really hoping he could slice her open like a tauntaun in that Star Wars movie and cuddle inside her for warmth. Unfortunately, that was no longer an option, so he had to cuddle with the homeless man instead.
Was that because of the shit that I was pulling upstairs that triggered her so bad that she was starting to get physically violent again? So I am taking responsibility right now.
Oh, it is?
And
they actually fixed up the house? My God, I hope they do not let Rev and Shaddy move back in there. That would be a terrible, terrible situation if Shaddy and Rev were allowed to move in there and then just destroy it again. 5 from Tim. He's called a wizard because he knows how to make things disappear. Yeah, he can make a pen disappear. I'm not going to continue that thought. We all know where the pen went.
Saying directly with Shani, I'm really sorry. Because I've been alone out here walking the streets, smoking cigarettes and whatever.
Walking around smoking cigarettes, like the homeless wizard
and
he is.
I've had time to really think about this. And I've wept, Shan. I've wept. I have cried a lot for you. Not because I miss our relationship. I don't. I don't miss that.
That house, I mean, maybe they will let him move back in simply because they could never, ever foist that house off on anyone else. And in order to just sell it, they'd probably have to make so much repairs or lose so much money that it's just probably easier to put him back in there and let him just, continue to just live there. So there is a possibility, I mean, because no one else would possibly ever live there, that they'll just let him live there again. The market sucks. You're not going to sell a house in disrepair for a good price in this market anyways.
I do miss the good times we had. I think about them with sorrow now. Because I do miss those good times.
I want to know. I want to know what his name is. I want to know his backstory. Rev says he knew him from high school. He's got to know something more about him than just a homeless guy he cuddled with. Someone should really poke Rev for more information about the bum that's now his girlfriend.
To you. But I just wanted to make this video to take responsibility for being a fucking asshole. And getting on there with Fupa Cheese, the L chick, and Jules. And being really not okay with you. I was so fucked up in the head.
Oh, I mean, he did for a little bit when they still had that $750,000 and they didn't have to do anything but order DoorDash and play Xbox and buy their pens while they were in Colorado. He probably thought that was the best time of his life. He probably didn't even consider that it would end so quickly. I mean, within like 2 years, the money would be gone.
And I wanted you to really fucking get it that I was done with our relationship. You just couldn't accept that. But now you have to. I forced that. Do I regret that? No, I don't regret that because I did not want a relationship with you anymore.
Yeah, Rev is back. He's making videos again. He's homeless. He's cuddling bums for warmth and passing out cigarettes. It's an amazing, amazing turn of events. Who saw this coming?
More Shan. I didn't. You'd become so fucking miserable that I couldn't see myself going forward in life with you.
She went out of her way to demonize, humiliate him, and make him look like the worst person in the world. And he's sitting here saying, well, it's all my fault. It's all my fault. Shaddy's a perfect person.
Anymore. That's what happened. Do I still have love in my heart for you? I will always have love in my heart.
He will never find a job. This is proof positive right here that he will literally choose being homeless and cuddling a bum for warmth over just getting a job and paying for your room and your food and your housing and all that stuff and just working and not just mooching off the world. It's proof positive. He will literally be homeless, sleep in a tent with bums, and cuddle with them for warmth, rather than just get a fucking job. It's amazing. He's still able-bodied. He can go to McDonald's and flip some burgers, bag some fries, take some orders, mop some floors, whatever they need him to do. Can't be bothered. He'd rather just sit around and try to be famous on the internet.
For you. Because your heart is good. You're sweet. And I wish you the absolute best in life, Shannon. The best. Peace and Maranatha. Hey, Mom.
And then he came back with another video that came out earlier today. He is talking to Shani again, and he apparently, I guess people talked that he wasn't dressed enough like a bum, so he changed his coat to look more like a bum. Like, this is really gonna sell the I have no choice but to beg for money rather than do anything for himself. He's a ridiculous human being.
I see down the corner, Marv, that there's some good stuff we can lift. The sticky-handed bandits.
The sticky-handed bandits. The sticky bandits. It was the sticky bandits. Like, he hasn't seen Home Alone 2 a million times. Like every other person who grew up from 1992 to 2005 hasn't seen, oh, the sticky-handed band. No, it's the sticky bandits. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. He's beyond an idiot.
Yeah. Rev here. Looking like Joe Pesci in Home Alone. Because I traded jackets. I'm still the...
He traded his jacket. The jacket he just bought from the head shop the other day that he thought made him look really cool. He traded it for one that makes him look more homeless, hoping he can grip some people for some more money because he's pretending to be really homeless.
Wizard, though.
Yeah,
I made a trade for this jacket, which is... So I have a development for you guys. Wow. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I'm going to talk about what's going on in my life. Why? Because I want to talk about what's going on in my life. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because you're desperate for attention from the internet. You've always been, and that's always been the problem. Because you spend your life posting to the internet. It's always been the fucking problem, Jason.
I'm going to talk about it. I got a call from somebody yesterday. Who? Take a guess.
Yeah, honestly, look at the fur and the style of that coat. It almost looks like possibly a mature woman's coat from the 1970s. Gee, where might he gotten from his grandma's old stuff that he just rifled through till he found a coat that looked sufficiently homeless to put on, which is a very likely possibility.
Her name starts with an S. Yeah. Jesus Christ, this weather is fucking... At least it's not raining. I got a call from Shani yesterday.
Why does it matter if it's raining? Just go back into the tent and cuddle the bum.
And I just got off the phone with Shani. Why did...
Was the tent just like a one night only thing? The guy felt bad for you. He's like, all right, just for tonight you can come in the tent and we'll cuddle. But tomorrow you gotta find your own tent and I'm cuddling with somebody else. I already have a cuddle partner and they had to sleep in another guy's tent tonight who really just kind of, you know, he leaves a wet spot every time he does that. So like he doesn't. Anyways, tonight only. And tomorrow you gotta find your own tent.
Shit always start happening on this goddamn alleyway when I fucking start making a video. Holy shit. I was following the lust of my heart when I started to focus on and wanting to be with Ezzy.
Yeah.
And as I'm speaking...
The fake catfish that was never real, still isn't real, and he completely fell for this catfish, and now, oh, well, you know, I lust in my heart. No, it wasn't a real person, and it never was, and it never will be. He's so ridiculous.
Speaking in this video right now, I have not told her about this. Have I been in contact with Ezzy?
Just a little fun fact. He got his quote, reverend certification on an online form where basically you just fill out the form and pay them $20 and they'll certify you as a reverend. And Drader, the guy who does a lot of streams about Shani and Rev, filled out the same form. So Drader is actually just as much of a reverend as Jason is.
This whole time, yeah, I told you guys that she was out of the picture. I lied to you. Deliberately lied to you. Because I know that you fuck with people's fucking families all the time.
So, like, literally, he lied when he said 24 hours before this that he didn't talk to Shani. He had never been talking to Shani. He wants nothing to do with Shani. Well, he lied, actually. He's been talking to Shani this entire fucking time.
But the fact of the matter is that, yeah, me and Ezzy were in a relationship. And you guys were right. She catfished me with those pictures. Yeah. That wasn't her.
No.
And that was...
It wasn't even a woman. It wasn't even a woman, Jason. You're a ridiculous human being.
The main thing that attracted me to her was her looks. That's the truth. We talked once on the phone, and I felt like we had a very good spiritual connection. And yeah, we jive.
Talked once on the phone, and he thought they had a connection. What a ridiculous human being.
Me and the real person that's named Ezzy. We jive. But the fact of the matter is that her life, she's got her own life. And
she's not real. Why do people get catfished always play these like mental games? Like, well, you know, okay, the pictures weren't her, but she's still real and she actually loves me. I mean, she's fake pictures. She's still a really nice girl who loves me. Why can they never like admit that like once you find out part of it's fake, the whole fucking thing is fake? She's not a real person. She's probably not a girl. She's definitely not a fan. She definitely doesn't like you. It's just so sad. It's just so sad.
Let's just say she can't find much time to talk to her boyfriend. So,
her boyfriend.
I'm making a decision. I made the decision that, well, not too long ago, I made the decision. That I was walking from Sheets back to the place that I spend the day. And I looked up in the sky and I said, Lord, is Shanny the woman that I was meant to be with in my life? And he said to me very clearly, duh, how many signs do I have to show you?
I mean, in a sense, he's right. The Lord has showed him over and over again that Shanny is literally the only person in the world who will ever accept him and his many, many, many faults. And, you know, really, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. It's just the fact. It's the fact that literally no one in the world wants to deal with them except for them.
To make you understand that that is your girl. Fucking wind. The weather here has been absolutely horrible and nuts.
Yes, the weather.
So what do I got to tell you?
You know, get in the tent and cuddle with the bum, and you'll warm up.
You? Shanny was in a mental facility. Is in a mental facility. Her healthcare coordinator is useless. Let's just say that.
Oh, you said yesterday that her healthcare coordinator literally told you that they won't tell you anything about her, and now you just said that's a lie. So, you know, I don't believe a fucking thing you say.
She got her put in there just so she had a roof, and she's going nuts in there. So she called me yesterday saying, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get out of the situation. She's been in that place 2 fucking months straight.
Yeah, well.
There was no way I was going to hang up on her and block the number.
Well, you know, maybe you shouldn't fake a mental health crisis for attention and get yourself locked up if you don't want to be locked up. It seems like it's a pretty simple situation. You know, if she's actually having a mental health crisis and they're holding her for 2 months, then it's probably good that they're holding her. If she's not and she just wants to leave, she probably shouldn't have faked it to the point that they thought they needed to hold her for 2 months. It's really pretty simple. It's really pretty simple.
There's just no way I was going to do that. Why? Because I have a goddamn conscience. And I don't
with like a stick and bindle too, like the little, you know, the little red handkerchief bindle on the end of a stick. He would be perfect for that. He would be perfect.
I don't care who gets pissed off at me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
this is my life, not yours. And I'm not going to make horrible decisions.
Yeah, you are.
And have bad.
You're literally choosing to be homeless instead of getting a job, and you're sitting here saying, "I'm not going to make horrible decisions. I'm going to get back with Shaddy." That sounds like a horrible decision. It all sounds like a very horrible decision.
Bad character for you. You could fuck yourself. So this day shelter here in Scranton that I have been spending my days, Shanny's going to be coming here, and we were talking.
Oh my god! I didn't watch this far into the video. Shanny is coming to the shelter with him. Shanny is gonna go join him in the shelter. We all saw that coming. We all saw that coming. Shanny and Rev reunited in a homeless shelter. That's we all saw it coming. That was destined. That was destined.
On the phone,
They reunited at
me
last.
and her are meant for each other.
Oh my god. They're not gonna they're gonna be kicked out of the shelter within a week or two. They're gonna have one fight and the shelter's gonna be like, get out. You don't do that here. Get out.
We just are. We jive so perfectly together. It was so good to hear her voice. Because Ezzy is absent.
As he's
I was putting everything into the communication, sending her gifs of, you know, I love you, honey, all this in the morning, and there's barely any communication with her.
'cause she's
Like, yeah, she'd say, oh, I love you, da, 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 but it's empty. She barely ever talked to me on the phone. I was putting everything into it, and she was giving me 2%. So, big announcement. Shanny for Christ and Revelation News are back together.
all right. Well, that was Rev's great big return. He's back. He's a wizard. He's homeless. He's passing out cigarettes, and he's getting back together with Shanny. He's getting back together with Shanny. It's a great decision from him. We'll see where that goes. I'm sure he'll tell us more about that in the coming days. I'm sure he'll tell us all about that. But moving on, we want to talk about Bowser. Bowser, who continues to lose his mind about this Sean Bartonick or whatever his name is. He continues to lose his mind. He put out a little video about he titled it Wednesday Survivors. And then shortly after all this, he deleted everything off his channel. I think he's running away and hiding again. So maybe we'll get lucky and this will be the last we hear from Bowser again for a little while. But until then, let's check out what he has to say about Wednesday Survivors.
Greetings! Fugu here! You see this
And he's still shirtless. He's still shirtless and wearing butterfly wings.
channel? You see this channel?
Do I want to
This is
talk to
my-
him? Do I want to talk to Bowser? No, I don't want to talk to Bowser. Bowser is an idiot, and he wants to be a lol cow, and I don't want to give him attention by bringing him on my channel and making him think that anyone cares what he has to say.
Dad's channel! And he won't go live to let me see my girlfriend!
Yeah, his real
He
girlfriend.
won't go
is short.
live to let me see my girlfriend in shoulder pads!
Yeah,
Tell this
he does.
invalid
This
to
invalid.
go live to let me see my girlfriend in shoulder pads right now!
Still a lunatic. He's always been a lunatic. He'll never stop being a lunatic.
Listen, okay? I deadlifted 185 pounds 12 times again! I want to see my girlfriend in shoulder pads. Boogie,
Yeah, exactly.
Boogie, I know you raped Sweet Tea. You can't
What?
fool someone with 118 IQ. I know you raped Sweet Tea, Boogie.
What is he talking about? What is he talking about? Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. Get some Cyrax.
You guys are
shoulder
gonna let me see my girlfriend.
pads.
Well, I'm gonna get very mad.
Yeah.
Do you really want to see me with no serotonin? Do you really want to see me with no dopamine in my brain tomorrow?
I mean, I don't think it matters. I don't think there's much activity going on in his brain to begin with.
With 118 IQ. Do you really want to see it?
Okay. Wait. Keemstar hasn't been talking about Bowser, has he? God, I would hope Keemstar hasn't gone so low, scraping the bottom of the barrel of internet creatures that he's talking about Bowser.
You guys really do, don't you? You want to see Battle the Hat Man? Well, challenge accepted, okay? Seriously. You guys are stupid.
Yeah, you guys are stupid.
Keemstar won't even let me see my girlfriend.
Yeah, Keemstar won't let
Because
you
I
see
have
his
two.
girlfriend.
Because I gotta tank a 234 milligram Invega shot to the right shoulder. And Invega is an antihistamine, which means it's gonna knock me dead on Thursday. Okay.
What the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck is he talking about?
So I would like to see her
Oh, thank you, Sinister.
tomorrow. Please. Pretty please. I am begging you so I can see her tomorrow. I don't know what I have to do to ask for anything in this world. I do my job, I do DoorDash, I work out,
He does DoorDash for a living. Of course he does DoorDash. Kroger fired him.
And my dad will not let me see my girlfriend.
My dad
on his
will not
Twitch
let me see my
channel.
girlfriend.
He won't.
I agree.
This
100%.
is idiocracy. Okay? This is
Idiocracy,
pure
guys.
idiocracy. Okay? Look, I shaved. Bit of a crappy shave.
He shaved. Oh my god, that looks horrible.
Good job. Anyways,
Yeah, it's really not. It's really
this is
not.
my dad's Twitch channel. I'm plugging it for everyone, okay? I'm plugging it for everyone. He will not let me see my girlfriend. He will not. He will not let me see my girlfriend in shoulder pads because I'm Catholic! Go, go, Israel. Go, go, Israel. Go, go, Israel. Go, go, Israel. Go, go. See this? This is where I got blessed by my ashes because Ash Wednesday happened. Ash
Oh my god, it's just a giant zit in the middle of his forehead. Good god.
Wednesday happened and I got blessed by ashes and I will return. You guys really will think I'll be back after March 5th, do you? You guys think I'll have a seizure. You're gonna be sorely mistaken. You're gonna be so sorely mistaken when I don't have a seizure. Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. Won't even let me see my girlfriend, will you, Dad? Will ya? Will you, God? Won't even let me see my girlfriend, will you, God? And nice, awesome shoulder pads. Catholic. I am ready to deadlift Sean Easy. Where are you, Sean Easy?
Alright. Well, that was Bowser. Continuing to lose his mind. I don't know if that had any point. But we'll see what he comes out with next. We'll see what he comes out with next if he puts out anything else after that. Yeah, his brain is absolutely fried. His brain is absolutely fried. Anyways, one last thing I think before we go. Hold on. Let me check one thing. Well, maybe two things. We'll see. Maybe two things. But one more thing. Wrestling Otaku put out a channel. He's recently gotten monetized on his channel, so he's looking at ways to just really bring that attention onto his channel with really, hot takes that are, we're all thinking, but no one wants to say, that old Wrestling Otaku could finally bring to the surface for us all to discuss, guys. So he has a video talking about why society hates fat people, and he makes some amazingly well thought out points, guys, in just in exactly 3 minutes, because he wanted to post it as a short, so he did it in exactly 3 minutes. So let's check out Wrestling Otaku telling us how society just hates fat people, specifically fat men, but mainly just all the things that really get under his skin.
Alright, what is going on, folks? Wrestling Otaku back here on the one and only Wrestling Otaku channel, back for this little short video. It is officially Tuesday night, Tuesday, March the 3rd of 2026. So
He says that in his videos. He likes to tell you the time and date in his videos, despite the fact that YouTube tells you the date a video is uploaded. You don't need to tell anyone. YouTube will tell you. But like a moron, he tells you the date in the video in case you're as stupid as him.
hope y'all have had a good one so far. Just got off of work a little while ago. It's raining out. They were talking about freeze and rain and stuff. It looks like just rain, but it is chilly out. But anyway, so hope y'all are
No, we gotta hear about the weather specifically around his house, like it matters to people in the wide world. What's going on right outside his house too?
doing well and all that kind of stuff. But I want to do this video, make this video to just talk about something that's been on my mind. I actually spoke about this a little bit in depth in the past. I believe
He's made hundreds of videos whining about how no one likes fat guys because it really bothers him when people don't like, well, people exactly like him.
on my previous channel. Actually, I think on this channel as well. And that is the seemingly it just seems to me like society in general just has a thing against a certain type of people. And if there's one thing that I will agree with Wings of Redemption on, because he's spoken about this, in video.
Wings of Redemption, someone you definitely want to align your opinions with. One of the most, well thought out, forward-thinking men who never says something stupid. He is a picturesque man who definitely, when I want to make an example to use, I think Wings of Redemption. That's who we got to look at, what Wings is doing for how we want to model ourselves in society.
And such, and his streams and such, and like I said, I've talked about it too. It seems like people just don't like fat guys. It seems like society in general has been basically groomed and conditioned to have a general disdain for overweight people, specifically.
Yeah, I mean, American society in no way caters towards large people. I mean, there's no larger chairs in every doctor's office now. There's no fast food restaurants on every single corner. There's not jeans made in ridiculous sizes like a 68 waist and a 32 length. No. American society does absolutely nothing to cater towards overweight people because they are nearly non-existent in American society, and he is feeling just completely alienated by this fact.
Men, overweight guys in 2026 nowadays, we're some of the most hated, most discriminated against groups of people out there, okay?
The most, I mean, large men, the most discriminated against group out there. I mean, can you think of a single group in America today who faces more discrimination than large men? I mean, I can't think of a single group of people in America who faces that type of discrimination.
You want to talk about, race? Obviously, there's still racism out there.
Yeah, I mean, racism. What are you talking? Don't throw racism in there. That complicates things.
People who discriminate against somebody because of gender. People who discriminate because of religion or, things of that nature. People who discriminate based on sexual orientation. But the thing about all those things, all those facets, there is obviously hatred towards those groups as well.
Yeah, but the thing about those things is those don't really affect him. This affects him. That's why this is the most important topic in the world, because this specifically affects him, and we can't have that. I mean, we can't have that.
The thing about them is they actually have protections. They actually have, communities and things of that nature. Okay, fat people, we don't have any protections. We don't have any communities.
There are absolutely no communities on the internet or the wide world where large people can group together and say, hey, we need to have some kind of movement to accept us. There's absolutely nothing like that in the world for people like this.
Just everybody is conditioned to hate fat people, specifically fat guys, fat men, like I stated. With big,
we're all just conditioned, guys. We're all. Oh shit! I forgot. I was gonna do something. Hold on. I forgot to do this.
With fat women, with overweight women, it's not as bad because nowadays you got things like BBWs and POG and things that are that have become popularized, especially when it comes to the porn industry or whatever have you. And so, even an overweight
the porn industry, yeah, that's a great example. Well, no one dislikes fat women as much because there's porn about them, but people don't like fat guys because there's no fat guy porn.
Woman can manage pretty well nowadays. If you're an overweight man in the year 2026, you're pretty much you're pretty much
Oh my god. That that go off exactly at 2:30 in the video.
6, you're pretty much.
It did. He set a little alarm to let him know when he had 30 seconds left because he planned to post this as a short for maximum views. So he set a little alarm when he was at 2 minutes and 30 seconds so he could wrap it up quickly. What a ridiculous human.
You're pretty much, you don't have any, you don't have any sort of prospects whatsoever. You're constantly belittled, constantly talked down to, constantly, people looking at you like like you're less of a man, like you're less of a human being, and that's wrong, you know. And I've experienced that ever since my grade school days. I've experienced it, so it's very real.
All right. Well, that was Wrestling Otaku feeling alienated by society for not liking him because he's larger than you. Well, we still got a couple minutes. Let's check out one last thing before we get out. Our old friend of the channel, a guy we love very much, old Andy Eat. He tried a Sonic Drive-In burger. He tried a Sonic Drive-In burger. So let's check out Andy Eat eating a burger. We always love to watch Andy Eat eating stuff, so let's check him out.
Hi, and welcome. So I'm going to Sonic Drive-In to try their $6 All-American Smash meal. Okay, so let's go to Sonic to try it.
Dude, I fucking love Sonic. I wish they were closer to me. I love Sonic. The way they do the breakfast sandwiches on the giant pieces of toast. Oh my god, they're so fucking good. Sonic is so good.
So here is $6 All-American Smash meal. I'm gonna try it. Get it and try it.
He can't say smasher meal. He can't say smasher. That's not a joke. It's just an observation. It's a thumbnail. You gotta get the thumbnail. Gotta get the thumbnail, guys. There's his thumbnails.
Okay, so there it is. I just got it. I'm gonna try it.
They are?
There you go. Yeah, he does like it. Look at him. He loves it. Look at him. He loves it. He loves it.
Thank you for watching me trying the $6 Smasher meal at Sonic Drive-In. Thank you and tune in. Thank you and God bless you.
All right. All right. Well, that was that was Andy Eat. Just eating food. Like the title says, it's Andy Eat. He doesn't, not Andy Review, not Andy Describe, just Andy Eat. And he ate. And he did exactly what he told us he would do. And we can't expect anything else from him. But that's gonna be it for tonight. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll come back with some more and we'll have a good time, guys. But as always, thank you all so much for coming by. I appreciate it as always. I will catch you guys at the next one. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
This is the only response video that you are getting. After this, I'm going back to ignoring you. I'm going back to blocking you. I'm going back to not paying attention to you.
Oh, no, you don't, Chris. You're not getting away that easy.
What the fuck is wrong with you?